Texas, July 16, 2026. Dozens of people were rescued after several rescue and evacuation operations were carried out amid flooding in Boerne due to the Cibolo River overflowing on Wednesday. As of 5:30 p.m., some portions of Kendall County had experienced more than 10 inches of rain on Wednesday. The Boerne Police Department received 109 calls for service between 8 a.m. and 2:45 p.m. as heavy rain fell on the San Antonio area, according to Police Chief Steve Perez. He noted there were no reported fatalities as of Wednesday afternoon. A total of 36 calls resulted in water rescues, and 53 people got help finding temporary shelter. The Boerne Fire Department conducted 3 rescues that required swiftwater rescue operators and 1 boat rescue at Herff Road and River Road, according to Assistant Fire Chief Walter Ball. The department also safely evacuated 2 apartment complexes in the 700 block of River Road, Ball said. Boerne has received close to 2 feet of rain since severe weather started on Tuesday. Earlier Wednesday, the National Weather Service issued a flash flood warning for Kendall County, which includes Boerne, until 4:15 p.m. However, as of 12:25 p.m., the NWS announced that Boerne and other portions of South Kendall County were under a flash flood emergency until 8:15 p.m. The NWS described its latest alert as a particularly dangerous situation. Move to high ground if you are near Cibolo Creek or smaller tributaries, the NWS said in a post on X. Turn around, don't drown if you encounter a flooded roadway. Meanwhile, Boerne Mayor Frank Ritchie issued and signed a disaster declaration due to the city's severe weather and flooding. The city said it will be asking the state for more resources during and after this flooding event. Chris Shadrock, the city's communications and civic engagement director, said emergency crews began staging and staff started preparing street and park closures ahead of the rain. The city also coordinated with the state to put emergency operations on standby. Officials said the city is continuing to monitor the radar, and they urged the public to stay off closed roads and avoid driving past barricades. Thursday is expected to bring more rain to the area, and the city of Boerne is urging continued caution, especially anywhere close to Cibolo Creek. Several low-water crossings will remain closed until the rain goes away and high water has had time to recede. Meanwhile, the city of Herff has issued a disaster declaration after severe weather and flooding along Cibolo Creek prompted concerns about rising water levels and public safety. Mayor Ralph Rodriguez signed the declaration as the National Weather Service forecast dangerous water levels along Cibolo Creek between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. In response to the expected flooding, the city has issued both mandatory and voluntary evacuation orders for affected areas. A mandatory evacuation has been ordered for all residents of Pecan Grove Herff Park. Voluntary evacuations have been issued for residents in Lone Oak, Rio Vista, Buffalo Valley South, and areas along southern FM 78 and FM 1518 to Lisa Meadows. City officials urged residents in affected areas to monitor conditions closely and follow evacuation guidance as water levels continue to rise. Wilson County Emergency Management and Fire Marshal also said that overnight flooding is possible along the Cibolo Creek. They advise that if you live or drive near the creek or in low-lying areas, please be cautious and don't drive through flooded roads or low-water crossings. Emergency officials are closely monitoring conditions and will provide updates when available.
I ain't leaving.
There's no way.